Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, Frankton Eagles fans, whenever you've chosen to listen to the Central Indiana Sports Report. Producer Susie and I could not be more grateful. I'm your host, Greg Mengelt. Next to me is producer Susie. Coming up on a special edition of the Frankton Eagles Report, a brief recap of another win, 58-36 over Wes-Del at the Hoosier Gym in Knightstown. Then we will talk to head coach Brent Brobston, get his thoughts on the win, the weekend, and playing in Hoosier Gym. Also on the Central Indiana Sports Report, my new daily podcast where I talk with my friends about sports. It's called Greg and His Friends Talk Sports. Took some imagination, didn't it? It's 10 to 20 minutes every single day, sometime between 12:01 a.m. and 6 p.m. Give myself a wide window there. I hope it becomes a daily habit in your life. Also on the Central Indiana Sports Report, we have the Pacers Report with Mike Rich on Mondays, the IU Report with Grant Schaus and Mike Hutzel on Tuesdays, the Purdue Report with Jake Dunn on Wednesdays, the IndyCar Report with Elijah Poe on Thursdays, the Colts Report with Will Rutherford on Fridays, and the Fever Report with John Robertson and Michelle Garman on Sundays. We also have a Fight Report with Hanson Crafton right now every Thursday, a College Football Report with Eric and Ryan Robinson, which has been every Friday but might take a little bit of a break, and Will Rutherford's Strictly Biased podcast twice a week, and so much more. Go like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. And join us for all of it. And please share this podcast. Help us spread the word about the Central Indiana Sports Report. The Eagles had probably their best weekend of the season, completing it on Saturday with a 58-56 win over former conference rival Wes-Del in Knightstown, where, of course, one of the greatest movies of all time. And they played where the movie was filmed, where the home of the Hickory Huskers, now known at Hoosier Gym. Oh boy. Saying Hoosier took more takes than it should have. The 22-point win is Frankton's third straight, all away from home, and their sixth win in their last 8 games. After leading 24-17 at the half, the Eagles pulled away in the second half, outscoring the 4-9 Warriors 34-19 in the final 16 minutes. Trey Bennett had another great night for Frankton with 17 points and 8 rebounds, giving him 44 points and 25 rebounds for the 2-game weekend. Also big nights for seniors Ethan Stansberry and Blake Nickum. Both scored 13 points. Stansberry was 5 for 8 from the field overall and 3 for 5 from the three-point line. Nickum had 7 rebounds, including 4 on the offensive end. He also had a steal and a block on the defensive end. Freshman Ashton Brobston had another really nice night with 5 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. Noah Melvin and Landon Jones scored 3 points each. Jones, a freshman, made his only field goal attempt, a 3-pointer. Junior Asen Barker was 1 for 2 with 2 points, and Isaac Fair went 2 for 2 at the foul line. We will be back on Thursday with another Frankton Eagles report where we will discuss the past weekend, talk with Coach Brobston, get to know some of the team, and preview another double weekend coming up. Back at the Eagles Nest Friday against rival Elwood. The Panthers are 6-7. Then back on the road with a trip to Tipton County to take on the streaky 5-10 Tri-Central Trojans, who've lost 5 of their last 6, including losses to Carroll and North Miami this weekend. Before we get to Coach Brobston, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, and it's a really, really easy one and very helpful to us. If you're thinking of a friend right now who would like this podcast, I know you are. Just hit that share button and text this podcast right to them. They will thank you, and so do we. Please stay tuned for Frankton head coach Brent Brobston. Well, Coach, first of all, a busy weekend, but a very successful one.
Absolutely. We were happy to go 2-0 and get both wins on the road. So really big win for us Friday in the conference against a very good Blackford team. And then come out tonight against a team that played extremely hard in Wes-Del. Showed a lot of fight and a lot of toughness against us, and we were able to pull off a win there as well.
A little bit of an odd situation, playing a late game on the road, driving home, getting back in the morning, having to drive again for an earlier game. How do you feel like your team handled it, and your overall thoughts on how you played tonight?
I think our team handled it well. We went back last night after the Blackford game. We went into the gym and we did our rehabilitation in the gym for about 15 to 20 minutes last night when we got back. Credit to the kids for staying that late and trying to get through some stretching and get through some different things that we use in order to get our kids back physically with rollers and things like that. So they did that part, and I think they felt pretty good tonight coming in to play back-to-back games. And tonight's game started at 5:30, so a little earlier start, but they were able to take care of business.
Coach, I think coming into this season, everybody knew that Trey Bennett was going to be the focus of your team and that Ashton Brobston was going to be the new skill player. But it feels like the job that your seniors have done have been the difference in the being successful here lately.
No question. Blake Nickham, Stansbury, Melvin, Birch, phenomenal for us. Can't say enough about them. Melvin's defense Friday and Saturday was just outstanding. Friday, he did a great job on Kitterman. Tonight, we had him on multiple guys at different times with Wes-Del, and he was really good again. He also took care of the basketball well, got us in some good driving situations where he was able to dump it off and just being a little more aggressive. And then Nickham's been outstanding. Stansbury's been outstanding. And then you add in the fact that Birch is playing his role, whether it's starting or coming off the bench. Birch's defense has been tremendous. His willingness now to take shots and make shots is huge for us. So very proud of all four of them.
Coach, I know as you play a regular season, everything is kind of geared toward the postseason, but this weekend that you just had, beating an undefeated Blackford team and then going down to Hoosier Gym, is one your kids will probably never forget.
Yeah, no question. Great experience Friday night in front of a big crowd to win that game, and then playing in the Hoosier Gym. It's something that we put together, and with the help of some parents, and we actually rented out Eat Movie Theater and watched it together about 3 weeks ago, right at the end of Christmas break. Watched the movie Hoosiers, and then able to go play down there where the movie was located, and that gym was really a special thing for our kids.
Number one, did playing there live up to the expectations for the kids? And number two, did you run the picket fence?
It did. I thought it lived up to the expectation. They were able to see the locker room where the movie was filmed. They were able to kind of come through the door where he did, and then obviously where Gene Hackman did, and play on the floor where games were filmed. So I think that part of it was really neat for the kids. And yes, we did run the picket fence, and we got a basket out of it.
Awesome. Oh, that is so great. Well, you've won 3 in a row and 6 of your last 8. Feeling pretty good about this team right now?
Yeah, to be sitting at 10-4 and being where we're at, we feel good about it. We've got a quality schedule that we've put together and played up to this point. So I think that we've been not only tried in different ways in terms of getting beat, but that's helped us get better. And then we've won games as well. It's been tough games at the end of games. So I think we've had a good variation of stuff that's really tested us to make us better throughout the season.
And Coach Brobston and I will talk again on Thursday on the Frankton Eagles report. But Coach, a double weekend this weekend, another one coming up with Elwood and Tri-Central the last Friday, Saturday of the year until you get to the postseason. What do you want to see from your team in this coming weekend?
I think it's a good situation for us conditioning-wise to play 2 weekends in a row that are Friday, Saturday events. Obviously, Elwood on Friday's a conference game. It's a game we got to come ready to play because they will as well, and they'll be well prepared, and we got to be ready to go. And so that's our initial thought right now is we've got to prepare ourselves for Friday night, and then we can move forward to Saturday against another well-coached Tri-Central team on the road. So it'll be a busy weekend for us again, but what our kids need at this point.
Coach Brobston, thank you so much for your time and for taking the time when you go on the road to give me a call. Appreciate it, and great weekend.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for all you're doing for schools around the area and for Frankton. And really appreciate the fact that you're covering our sports. So appreciate what you do.
The Central Indiana Sports Report is a product of ITG Media, and I love Susie. Oh, and it's great to be a Frankton Eagle.